guys, welcome to today's video. So for today I created this really fun, bold Valentine's Day inspired eyeshadow look. I honestly kind of went a little bit out of my comfort zone. I don't usually pick these colors, but I think that they turned out pretty cool. I really liked the look of it. Honestly, I'll show you a little bit with my phone really quick. I mean, the glitter is so pretty with it, and the lighting just doesn't do it justice. So I just had to show you with my phone. If you guys have not already, please go and subscribe to my channel and ring that notification bell so you guys get notified every time that I post. And if you want to see how I got this look today, please keep watching. Okay, so I'm just gonna get right into this tutorial. So it's gonna be a pink eyeshadow look. I don't know what pink eyeshadow I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna be using slid them up my wall. So for today, I'm most likely going to be mostly using my Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm going to be using my Bling Boss palette, and I'm also going to be using my EYN Bright palette from Beauty Bay. It always happens. Those are most likely going to be the three palettes I'm going to be taking the most colors from. I'll try to keep you guys updated as to which colors I'm using when. I'm not going to like show the palette every single time. You guys know my palettes. I've been using them for my past few videos now. I'm working on getting some new eyeshadow palettes, but your girl's broke, so we're going to just work with what we've got. I haven't done a pink eyeshadow look maybe ever. I don't think I've ever done like a solid pink like on my eyes, so yeah, I don't know how this is gonna look. I don't know if pink eyeshadow is even my thing, but we're about to find out. So I'll also let you guys know, just in case you guys notice it throughout the video, my eyes are a little darker right now. I have Transitions contact lenses in, and if any of you guys don't know what that is, Transitions are like glasses that darken when you go outside in the sunlight. My contacts right now that I have in my eyes do the exact same thing, so they get darker when I go outside a little bit. And they also have built-in blue light protection, which is the first kind of contact that's ever had blue light protection, so it's very cool. They look dark to me, but you guys might not even notice the difference, so just thought I'd point that out in case. So I'm going to take my Milani Conceal in Perfect, and I'm just going to go on the top of my lid. I'm just going to set down some concealer so we get a nice smooth base. Has anyone else recently just been obsessed with TikTok? I don't know, if you guys don't follow me on TikTok, you guys should go follow me, but I've been posting videos like every single day because I'm just obsessed with it. Every time I open the app, I just like fall down a rabbit hole and I can't stop watching TikToks. It's honestly kind of dangerous. I'm honestly bringing that up because I have one of the songs stuck in my head. There's like these series of videos that people are making, people in their profession, and like people's significant others that get like offended by them doing their jobs, and it's like they're like doing something and then like the song goes, I'm working bitch, and I just have that part stuck in my head. Anyways, this is ridiculous. So, get it back, that ass up. Okay. Ooh. I should also tell you guys I'm kind of under the weather. I've had like this weird cough for the past few days, and I don't know where it's coming from. Oh, I'm definitely gonna use this. Hell yeah, forgot about that. So we're gonna go into our tried and true Laura Mercier setting powder, and I'm gonna set that with my J02 brush from her collection, and just make sure that there are no creases. Try not to look down. And then, so I'm going in with some more bold colors right now, and I want them to be really pigmented and nice, so that's why I'm making sure to set all of this down first with this powder. It's just going to make those colors look a little bit more vibrant. Same thing on this side. No! I worked so hard on these brows and I just got powder all over them. Okay, now might bring you guys in a little closer. And we're gonna get started on my eyes. I'm gonna go with the shade Tutu from my EYN Bright palette. It's a very bright pink. Tap that off. I'm gonna pop this in my crease. I'm kind of dragging it out this way to like the edge of my brow. And then I'm working it into the inner corner as well. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm also using my BH number 8 brush. It's like a more dense kind of fluffy brush. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Same thing, just dragging that into the edge of the brow over here just to smoke it out a bit more. So smoking this out a little bit up into this area, you can kind of see it gives my eye like a little bit more of like a lift. And I want this to be a little bit more blown out on top and soft. I don't want it to be too harsh because I'm going to go in with a little bit more of a heavy color after. Now I'm going to take the shade Make Them Wink and Tutu on the same brush, and that's from my EYN Bright palette. So it's going to be a little bit more pigmented than it just was. And we're going to put that in the exact same spot and then build up that pink that we already have laid down. I could have gone straight in with the shade Make Them Wink, but I don't want it to be too harsh just yet. So I like to start softly and then kind of build. Same thing on this side. Took those two shades Tutu and Make Them Wink. I'm not a pink girl, I'll be honest. I'm not someone that's like, oh, the palette's pink, like I need it. You know what I mean? I've never been that girl. I like greens and blacks and grays when it comes to like color tones, but honestly this looks really pretty. I like it. Okay. Now I'm just gonna go in completely with that shade Make Them Wink. So it's gonna be nice and bright now. EYN Bright. People need to tell me not to make jokes, honestly. Okay. So we're working that shade Make Them Wink in now, all by itself. Can I be your Valentine? I don't know if that's a song or not, but it should be. I really don't know where I'm going with this. Yeah, we'll see. So far, all I know is that it's pink. I'm thinking I want to add some purple to it somewhere. Where that's gonna be, I don't know. Honestly, I do feel like this pink is a mood. Now I understand why Kylie Jenner just does like the little bit of like pop of pink in the corner and she's just like, sassy bitch. Because I feel like it's a good look. I'm trying not to let this get muddy. You know, like I want to keep the pink vibrant. Let's see here. I'm gonna mix the shades Dragon Fruit and Make Them Wink together from that same palette. Just to soften here. I don't know how this is gonna look. I don't know if I can do this. Pray for me, guys. Pray to the makeup gods. It's from Jaclyn Hill X. So I'm going in with the shade Bling Boss now. No, I'm not. There's no shade called Bling Boss. Oh my god. This is the Bling Boss palette. I'm going in with the shade Rockstar. So I'm going in with that shade. Picking up a nice amount of that on my brush. And then I'm also going to go into the shade Make Them Wink. Blend them together so you kind of get this purpley pink color. We're going to work with that. And we're going to take that right here. And blend it. Okay. Okay. Actually not too bad. girl. Wow, who is she? I don't know if you guys are gonna actually want to wear your makeup like this for your Valentine's Day dates, but I definitely would. But I'm also kind of a wild child, so I'm kind of pulling it up and blending it into that color Make Them Wink that we laid down before, just so that there's no like blatant line to where one begins and one ends. So it's just looking kind of smoked out like that right now. I look like an angry twag. Okay, same thing on the other eye. Pop that first right here. It honestly creates like this beautiful like berry shade, and I'm honestly about it right now. It's really pretty. I highly recommend this palette to anyone that does not have like a good color palette. The EYM Bright palette from Beauty Bay, it's literally $22 or something like that, and the colors and the combinations that you can create, it's really beautiful. You're a heartbreaker, dream maker, love taker, don't you mess around with me. You're a heartbreaker, dream maker, love taker, don't you mess around. No, no, no. This is like a heartbreaker eye look. Break his heart, girls. Just do it. Don't do that. Don't. That's just mean. I feel like I look like I look mean. I'm going back into that shade Make Them Wink and just kind of buff out what we just did. All that smokiness we just laid down. We're gonna buff it out. And all my girls, buff it out. I'm in a very odd mood today, I feel like. To my future self that will be editing this. Good luck! I'm gonna go in with more of that shade Rockstar now. Just pack a little bit more of it on right here. Try to keep it more concentrated on my lower lid rather than my crease. I'm going with my BH number 5 brush now. It's that nice loose fluffy brush. And I'm just gonna take my white shade, White Lies, from this palette, and I'm just gonna start to blend any harsh lines out here. Now, if you guys have watched my other videos, you know that I like to kind of have a little bit more of a smoky, dramatic look to my eye looks. And so I'm gonna take my number 10 pencil brush. I'm gonna go in with that shade Mystic from this Bling Boss palette, and I'm gonna just kind of create like a smudgy kind of eyeliner look right along this part right here, just to darken it up and make it a little bit more sultry, if you will. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. Again, I'm concentrating on my corner of my lid. I'm not bringing it up into the crease. I'm gonna take a mirror for this here. I'm gonna cut my crease just a little bit, not a lot. Same thing on this eye. Okay, we're gonna take our little pencil brush again. I'm just gonna pat that concealer down. That's created a really nice tacky surface for me. I'm gonna go with just a little bit more. I'm gonna take my finger now. I'm going into the shade Spontaneous. It's like a really bright purple. And I'm gonna mix it a little bit with the shade Gem from this one. I'm gonna put that right here. Wow, that's really purple. Blend it a little bit with that brush. I'm gonna blend it a little bit with my finger too. I'm gonna pick up just a little bit more of that shade Gem, just to make sure it's nice and dark. I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the other eye. We're gonna dip into Spontaneous first and go into that shade Gem. Ooh. Just to make this look pop a little bit more, I'm going in with 2 liquid eyeshadows from Stila. This one is called Vivid Amethyst, and then this one is called Sea Siren. And Vivid Amethyst is like kind of a dark purple. So I'm just gonna kind of combine those 2 on my eyelid as well. Lay it over that powder I just laid down. Just so that it gives it more of a pop. This camera honestly does not do these shadows justice. The thing I like about these eyeshadows too is that they really don't transfer very much. So when I'm applying them, if I'm looking up, it's not like getting all over my eyeshadow that I did up here too. So that's honestly really cool. I'm now gonna go with that shade Sea Siren, and I'm gonna cover this little empty patch up right here and blend it into the other shade. You guys see that? Oh, there's a lot of blue in this, honestly. How chromatic is that? We good. I'm gonna brush a little bit of mascara through my eyelashes now. This is kind of what it's looking like. The glitter honestly looks really beautiful in person. Right now through this like lighting, it's not really showing it off and it's kind of looking patchy. You know, with most of my eye looks, I'm like, oh, I feel like if I pop a lash on this, it's just gonna look like it's hiding what I just did and all that kind of stuff. But with this look, you have to have a lash. Like, it'll look a little silly if you don't, in my opinion. I mean, like, this looks pretty, but for this look, how dramatic it is, you need more. I'm gonna take a little bit of the shade Illicit from the Beauty Bay palette, and I'm gonna just put it right here along my lash line. These are my lashes by House of Lashes. They are the iconic light lashes that I'm using. I'm dipping back into that shade Make Them Wink from that palette with my little pencil brush. I'm just gonna start to smoke this underneath my eye. And I'm gonna go back into that shade Rockstar from before. And I'm gonna dip back into that shade Make Them Wink. And I'm gonna blend that together. Just like I did on my upper lid. Lastly, I'm gonna go in with the shade Drama Queen from the Beauty Bay palette. It's like a really dark plum. Pulling that up on my brush here again. And I'm just gonna go right along my lash line. Only over here in the corner. So I'm blending that shade Drama Queen in with the shade Illicit just a little bit. I'm gonna take a dense blending brush, my BH number 9 brush, with the shade White Lies, and go right underneath that and blend it out. So everything's mostly done now. I'm just gonna pop on a quick lash. And if you guys have questions about lashes, I have a video dedicated to how to apply your false lashes and clean them. So you guys can go ahead and check that out if you guys have questions about how to apply your lashes. Okay, so my lashes are on. This is what the finished eye look is looking like right now. I'm gonna just toss on a little bit of bottom lash mascara. Just threw a little bit of that mascara on in the corners on my bottom lashes. I'm gonna go in with my Ultra Matte Lip in Viper. I'm actually gonna be combining 2 different colors. So this is ColourPop's Ultra Matte in Viper. And I'm gonna just carve out my lip shape with this one. Not really blend it all the way in. So you could leave it with a color like this, but I'm gonna go in with my MAC Retro Matte, and this is in the shade Oh Lady. And I just think it's gonna be a really cool pop of color for this look. You know, if I'm going bold, I might as well go bold. I'm just gonna kind of go over what I did with ColourPop's lip and blend the 2 together. They're honestly pretty similar colors. Okay guys, so this is the finished makeup look for today. I'm honestly really digging it. I think that it's super fun, not something I would usually do for like an everyday look or even for like a Valentine's Day. Usually I like to do something like more sultry and just like smoky, but I just felt like, you know, I have a YouTube channel now. I want to do something a little bit different, a little bit more fun, something a little bit more colorful, and I honestly do really like how this look turned out. And I feel like you can, you know, dull it down a little bit if you want to, and maybe use some different shades and use just like a pop of pink here or there instead of going like a full-on glam pink look, but I really think it's cool. And you can also do a neutral lip instead, but this lip color is gorgeous. I wear it all the time, honestly, and I felt like with this look, it's a really cool accent to it, so. Okay guys, so that's it for today. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please go and subscribe to my channel and ring that bell so that you guys get notified every time that I post. I will see you in my next video.